this is great because you guys met at AWA. How long ago was it?
That was 2006.
2006. And then you proposed to her in
2007.
And now we're here at 2010 getting married right at AWA. Because there's a line out there already, a pre-reg already warming up.
There is, and it's like the same spot that I proposed to her. They're getting married.
Wow. Can I ask how you proposed?
I got my cheerleader friend who is also cosplaying, and she brought her big cheerleading coat, and she called, and I got everybody's attention. There were people lined up on the rails up there and all around us. And I proposed, and everyone climbed the rails, and she was crying. But it was amazing.
So you're from Atlanta, so my question is, why is there so many people from out of town at this con?
Because everyone who lives in Atlanta gets bored of Atlanta and wants to leave. And everybody who has lived in Atlanta wants to move here because they hear about how awesome it is.
That's a brave Felicia cosplayer.
Yeah.
It was great.
Have you actually cosplayed in Japan?
I have, but it was very awkward. I went to a cosplay event, but I've learned you really have to be in the group of a cosplay group. Like, I would say they're very elitist.
Okay.
Like, if you ask for a picture of them, they'll say no. If you want to take a picture with them, they'll say no. You have to be in their group.
So different groups can't take pictures of each other?
No.
Wait, so basically, so there's a group of cosplayers that have a few photographers, or maybe they're cosplayers with cameras,
Yeah.
and they can only take pictures within their own.
Yeah.
So which event was this?
It was just a Saturday event down in, God, where was it? It was the pier. It's the pier you see in all the background of the Japanese cosplay pictures.
Oh, okay, so this is not like a big event, it was just more like a weekly type gathering?
Yeah, it's a weekly type gathering, but it's pretty big.
What's big? Like a few hundred?
Probably 300 at least.
Okay, that's a pretty good number. That's a pretty good number.
You just go back into a back room and you change with all these people in a very tiny square.
So do you have to pay to change?
Yes, you do.
How much does it cost to actually?
It's $5 to cosplay, to go to the cosplay event. $5 to $15.
$5 to $15.
It can go up to 100 depending if you want the photo shoot areas. They have specific photo shoot areas that are more expensive, and you get reflectors.
Oh, so okay, so that means if you were going to go to cosplay and you wanted to go to the photo shoot area, you actually had to pay more.
Yeah.
Now, if you didn't want a photo shoot area and you just want a regular one, what happens then? So you just go change and then you go to your group and that's it?
And
you
there's an area outside where you can cosplay together.
Oh, okay, okay.
And take pictures.
So if you're paying more, you get the more elaborate studio type thing. So they actually have professional photographers there to take your picture?
No.
No. They have
so you gotta bring your own photographer.
Oh, but they have all the equipment for you to set up to do like reflectors and stuff.
You can buy reflectors and stuff. Yeah.
You can buy reflectors?
Buy to borrow.
Rent. You can rent.
That's the word.
Don't worry, I'm like that a lot. Sometimes I'm like that. But what else can you tell me about cosplay in Japan?
I wasn't there very long, but I did, like, if you're not cosplaying, there's this little room where they're doing para dances. There's a para to every anime opening. I was very surprised. I go to school in Mobile, Alabama.
Right.
And our anime club, every year we come out here, and some of our members are graduated now, so this is like kind of their reunion time.
Okay.
And so I'm an officer in our club, and so like I'm down here with, you know, just chilling out. This is my first con, so I'm excited.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, first con, first cosplay, so.
You need to come back like on Sunday and we'll do a video, and I want to find out your whole experience from the whole weekend. So you're the one who, this is your first con, and he dragged you to it. So everything, so this is all his fault, right?
All my fault.
All his fault.
I take complete and entire
He's the one that got me into anime, so it's all his fault.
So you let her down this slippery slope, and now she's gonna be trapping for the rest of her life?
Pretty much.
Like the rest of us?
Pretty much, yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yep.
So you've never been to a con before? Have you been to a comic book con before?
No, I've never been to any sort of con.
So you have no idea what a con is?
Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, like I was forewarned by friends who've been to cons and him, but like, no, I'd never been to a con
So
before.
you had to drag her to pretty much the biggest anime convention in the Southeast United States to break her in?
We had to start her off right.
Okay, so how was the whole thing?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I had a lot of fun. It was fun being in cosplay and seeing other people that had my costume or had like
from my anime, and so yeah, it was really fun.
Was it weird that people came up saying, "Can I take your picture? Can I take your picture?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Can I take a picture?" And
I'm sure he told you about
this. And then, "Can I hug you?" That one threw me off more than "Can I take a picture?"
Really?
But yeah.
You didn't warn her about the glomping at all?
He didn't warn me about glomping. People didn't glomp, but they asked, and they're like, "Can I hug you? I want you. I mean, I want to touch you. I like you." And I'm like, "Okay, sure."
Okay, sure.
So yeah.
So this is a guy, as you've seen in the videos many times before. Okay, how many conventions have you? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're up to 4, right? We're here, so that's 5. And I think you're going to New York, right?
Going to New York Anime.
6. You would be the cosplayer that's been following you the most around the country. Are you serious?
I'm happy to be a fan.
Are you seriously? You're seriously stalking me at this point.
Yes, I am. Take a picture.
Okay, so this took you. This is
4.5 hours of work.
one time?
Just one sitting. It hurt, but it didn't hurt as bad as I thought. But whenever he hit the shoulder blades, I wanted to cry so bad. And the sides that I got done, I wanted to giggle so bad because it tickled so bad. So I got this done Tuesday.
Right.
And then I have to wait 2 weeks for it to heal.
Right.
And then I'm going to get started on the coloring. But I don't know how many sessions that's going to take, or how long that even is going to take, and how many hours that's going to take.
Okay, your daughter got you.
Yeah.
So I take it this is not your first year.
Oh no. Like I said, my daughter makes my costumes.
So what? How many years have you been cosplaying?
3.
Story where I was dressed up as this character, Dokuro-chan, and she has this giant bat, and I was walking around with, it's a giant bat and it's really spiky and it's pretty menacing looking, and I'm covered in blood, and I have all these people run up to me and hug me, and they form a line, and I go down the line beating each one on the head one after another.
I was like, where do you find material in Atlanta to make your cosplay? Like, is there like a fabric district? Is there like Joann's? Is there?
Yeah, I go to Joann's all the time, and for stuff like this is Sintra. You can go to sign shops and ask for leftover Sintra, and they'll give it to you for free. Actually, when I went to Animes for the first time, I was like, what's a con about? I'm going to my first con. What is it? What do people do? And that's when I first saw cosplay. I was like, we're just favorite characters. It's not Halloween. Holy cow! I can do this. Like whenever. Sweet.
How did you get started? Like, what inspired you? Did you see other people doing it, so you want to do it, or?
I was just looking at it, and you sit there like, I want to wear that. I would wear that, and I would. I am the person who would wear it. I'd wear this in public, and I wouldn't care.
And then I had, when I first walked up to the convention, it was actually for AWA. I had someone who was in a kimono, gothic lady, and she turned around, she was like, oh, Mitsuki! And ran up to me, and was like, can I hug you? I was like, you know who I am? And she's like, yes, I love Full Moon! Oh, in her angel outfit. And her little sister comes up to me, she's like, can I give you a hug? And I was like, no. I was so happy. I was like, she even recognizes me. I thought nobody would, because it was such an obscure anime and manga, and I figured most people were gonna know Kamikaze Kaito-Jan, we're gonna know that one. They knew that one. I fell in love.
Wait, let's go back over here. What's going on over here?
We are not honeymoon.
Taking me over the threshold.
We just got married in San Francisco. We gotta come down here for our honeymoon. We go to
AWA?
AWA.
Why do you go to Fanime?
We already been there.
Because I've been there twice in here in San Jose.
Okay.
And now we stop